We have Terry Stillman with the Environmental Protection Agency with W&C Alliance's French Rod Riverkeeper Hartwell, Carson. I'm going to answer a couple of questions about the Hominy Creek fuel spill.
Yeah, Terry, can you tell us what's happening right here below us? We're at the Pond Road Bridge, and I'm just curious to get your description of how the system's working and what you guys are doing to help recover some of the oil in the creek.
Okay. The siren. Sorry about that.
No.
Okay, so what we have 6 separate locations along the creek where we have a hard boom, which is a kind of a buoyant plastic material stretched across the creek, and in front of that is a sorbent boom. And what we're trying to do is collect any oily sheen that made its way from the original spill site, and we periodically come and take a look at to see if there's any recoverable oil, any recoverable sheen. So we'll come every few hours to put down some sorbent pads and or change out the sorbent boom.
And that the pads will help pick up the thicker oil product?
Right. The sheen itself is really not recoverable. Over time it gets burned up by the heat of the day and the sun. But by putting out the boom, we're able to kind of collect everything and sometimes get it to gel together, congeal together, and then we can pick it up.
So the public's been seeing a lot of the sheen. How much, it sounds like they're going to continue to see that for a period of time. Do you have a guess on
it's hard to say. Certainly over the next few days you're going to continue to see sheen, especially in the creek. Our assumption is that we're going to keep the boom out. We're going to keep on doing what we can to collect what we can, and it should start lessening. We're also going down the creek from the spill site and inspecting the banks to see if there's any. Sometimes there are natural collection areas, little coves where some of the spilled oil might have become entrained, and we're trying to pad that area up or collect that area. We're doing that today.
And can you describe sort of what the sheen is versus what sort of the heavier product is, and maybe how effective the booms are at removing those two?
Well, the sheen is a very light material. It's right on the surface, and sometimes it's described as a rainbow sheen. Sometimes it looks a little thicker. The original oil itself, if you've seen it, it looked almost kind of red in color because there's actually a dye put into it.
Yeah.
So it's certain types of diesel fuel are dyed or not dyed. In this case, by regulation, this was dyed. So we don't see that anymore. A little bit when we can get it to gel together or coalesce together, we'll see a little froth that looks a little somewhat red.
And that's good that you're not seeing that, correct?
Right. But we're still going to maintain the boom. We're still going to keep it in the creek for a number of days to see what we can do.
So when the public sees the sheen coming past the boom, is that normal? I mean,
there's a certain amount of sheen, because it's so light. There's a certain amount that is going to get past the boom. That's also why we have boom at different locations. We don't just have one set of boom out, not two. It's 6 different sets, and we're just going to keep working along the bank and keep maintaining these booms to see, at some point it should start lessening.
And you'll wait and you'll look and see how much you're getting to decide when you're going to remove the booms altogether?
Of course, yes.
Okay.
And we work with the state of North Carolina to make those determinations also.
Okay. And any other important things?
Is there a contact number, Terry, that anybody can call if they have concerns for the public?
I don't have a general contact number.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.